you call with Red Hat starting their business, Intel was actively involved. We continue doing that going forward with Tizen. So we are very committed to Tizen, delivering open platform for the market. From a Linux Foundation perspective, I am the chairman of the Linux Foundation, and I'm very proud that the Linux Foundation chose to host this project. The Linux Foundation has a very strict governance rules to allow projects to be hosted by that foundation. Tizen meets the strict adherence and guidelines and governance of an open platform. And I want to emphasize open. And so this is housed underneath the governance of the Linux Foundation, so you can be assured as developers that you can participate actively in delivering capabilities and platforms on Tizen because it's an open platform, open development going forward. So I'm very proud that this has met that test. Tizen's met the test of being a pure open platform to where the Linux Foundation is hosting that project. So the combination of our commitment from Intel to deliver an open platform, a scalable platform all the way from low-end handsets, high-end handsets, to printers, cameras, PCs. It's a scalable platform delivered and innovated in the open. We're extremely committed to that and the openness of the platform. So with that, I'd like to thank you for being here, hearing the story, and our commitment from Samsung, from Orange, or from French Telecom, from Docomo, and from Huawei. Our commitment to ensuring that there's an open platform for the market. With that, I'd like to bring out Chris Croto, who works for me, to talk a bit more about what we're doing to ensure that we drive an ecosystem around Tizen. Thank you very much.
The number of apps available for a device. So when they talk about a mobile ecosystem, they talk about do you have 10,000, 100,000, 500,000 apps. A true ecosystem creates relationships between companies, and that's really what we've been doing in Tizen. And so we've got members of the ecosystem coming out to support each other, to work with each other, to truly build a family, a supportive environment that makes the environment richer. We have great examples of that this week. Appcelerator announced their titanium tool. So they have full support of their titanium tool for Tizen. But in also announcing that, they're helping us recruit content. And they're working with AppBacker to use the capabilities and the smart apps to identify developers that are going to be attracted to Tizen. This week we posted the content security framework that was contributed to the Linux project by McAfee. And it's not just an antivirus application, but it's an entirety security framework that any security vendor can write an application and plug into Tizen and make the platform more robust. So we're delighted to see everyone here. I can't wait for next year and how much progress we'll make in the next 12 months. And I think to wrap it up, I'd like to bring back up Dr. Nagata from Docomo. Let him close the show.
Michael, can you run Tizen application server? Okay, as you can see, in the front, you can see some highlighted apps, recommendations from the Tizen editors. You can also see some categories on the right hand side. So, for example, Tizen picks, that's a highlighted apps recommended by the Tizen staff. So you can see some of the apps on the right there. Can you go back to the home screen? Yeah. So this kind of action is possible. Either you click on one of the categories there, or you just click swipe to the right. And promote the applications using the page. And going back to the home screen. Yeah, another feature we have here is a smart, which is a recommendation for good applications. Okay, so I think that's the kind of glimpse of the Tizen App Store. You will be able to see when the first device is launching. So I'm going back, I'm going to move on to next applications and show how good the Tizen platform is to develop applications. So the first application I'm going to introduce is Cut the Rope. A lot of you already know this application, which is actually a game. So the developer of this application, they actually were able to run this application on Tizen in just 2 hours. And the whole time, after 2 weeks, after that, they just arranged configuration and things like that. So it's very easy to develop HTML5 based on Tizen. Next application, it's a different kind. It's a high performance game, Asphalt 7, developed by Game. So this shows the so it takes a little bit of time. So in the meantime, I will. So Tizen's native API it gives smooth 2D and 3D graphics. And with just a small team of developers within Gameloft, they were able to develop this application in just 2 months. Okay? And that includes importing of their game engine, on which around 70% of their games are based. And it means that after that, other games will be then much easier to port on the Tizen platform. So Michael, can you play the game a little bit? So you can see the kind of smooth graphics performance on Tizen running this high performance game. Okay. So next game is Vimeo developed by Symphony Telecom. And this is kind of video sharing application using HTML5 again. And it also took just a few weeks, just a few months for Symphony Telecom to develop applications. And Michael, can you pick one video? So why don't you play one video? You can see smooth scrolling. It's kind of really good if you consider this is based on HTML5. Yeah. It's like Michael Jackson. The last application I'm going to demo is Mr. Radio, which was developed by Poster. This application will be available on Tizen for the first time. And I encourage developers to develop their applications and use Tizen as the launching platform for them. So this is another HTML5 application, and it's a streaming radio application, which is quite new and will be available in Tizen for the first time.